right now, there are thousands of lawsuits that have been filed under the Adult Survivors Act in the past year. But once again, that window of opportunity closes this week.
In the glittering world of Hollywood, where stars shine bright, a murky cloud of allegations has recently descended, casting long shadows over some of the industry's most iconic figures. Amidst this storm, one of the most startling developments involves the suave and talented Jamie Foxx, an Oscar-winning actor known for his magnetic charm and versatility.
You don't want to be a part of the club. That pisses them off.
However, the glamour surrounding Foxx has been tarnished by severe allegations of assault, putting him in the center of a scandal that's shaking the entertainment world to its core. And what added even more drama is the recent revelations from none other than Ice Cube. As he shows, everything happening with Jamie is an attempt by the backstage elites to push him out of the industry and into the background roles.
And now, actor Jamie Foxx has been accused in a civil lawsuit of sexually assaulting a woman in New York City back in 2015.
Jamie Foxx, whose real name is Eric Marlon Bishop, has been accused in a lawsuit of an assault incident that purportedly occurred in 2015. The plaintiff, whose identity remains cloaked in anonymity, alleges that Foxx engaged in a series of unsolicited and invasive physical acts. According to the lawsuit, what began as an interaction involving a request for a photograph with Foxx at a rooftop restaurant in New York City quickly escalated into an alarming situation. The plaintiff claims Foxx appeared intoxicated and began by complimenting her on her resemblance to actress Gabrielle Union before allegedly proceeding to physically assault her. The lawsuit paints a distressing picture. Foxx is accused of forcibly placing his hands under the woman's top, touching her inappropriately, and dragging her to a secluded area where the alleged assault continued. The plaintiff asserts that she tried to escape, but it was not until her friend intervened that the assault ceased. The aftermath of this incident, as per the lawsuit, left the plaintiff seeking medical treatment and grappling with pain and emotional distress due to the alleged abuse, assault, and battery,
giving survivors an opportunity for justice.
They want history to reveal what happened to them. They don't want their abusers to get away with it.
Foxx's response to these allegations has been one of vehement denial. In a statement, a spokesperson for Foxx declared the alleged incident never happened. In 2020, this individual filed a nearly identical lawsuit in Brooklyn. That case was dismissed shortly thereafter. Foxx's team has labeled the lawsuit as frivolous, expressing confidence that it will be dismissed again. Furthermore, Foxx has signaled his intention to pursue a claim for malicious prosecution against the plaintiff and her attorneys once the case is dismissed. The backdrop to these allegations is the Adult Survivors Act of New York, a legal provision that opened a one-year window for assault plaintiffs to file civil claims, irrespective of the statute of limitations. This law has led to a flurry of lawsuits, including those against other high-profile figures like Diddy, suggesting a broader pattern of accountability being sought in the industry.
There's people who are calling me this week who just found out about it for the first time after Sean Combs was sued.
The spotlight then shifts to another giant in the entertainment sphere, Diddy Combs, a figure synonymous with success in the music industry. Diddy has been embroiled in a series of assault allegations, each more shocking than the last. The most recent and disturbing of these involves a claim of assault of an underage girl, an accusation that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The plaintiff, identified only as MS Do, alleges that in 2003, she was incapacitated and assaulted by Diddy, his associate Harve Pierre, and another unidentified man. This harrowing account describes how Ms. Doe, then a high school student, met Pierre at a club in Detroit. The encounter led to her being flown to New York City, where she was allegedly subjected to a night of substance-fueled abuse at Daddy's house recording studio owned by Combs. The lawsuit details a disturbing sequence of events. Ms. Do, heavily intoxicated and unable to consent, was purportedly assaulted sequentially by Diddy, Pierre, and a third assailant in a bathroom at the studio. The plaintiff recounts feeling pain and emotional trauma, a sentiment echoed in her statement. The scars from abuse have no time limits.
The 35-page suit lays out graphic allegations, all of which, through his attorney, he denies.
In a fiery rebuttal, Diddy vehemently denied the accusations, stating on Instagram, "Enough is enough. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." His denial extends to multiple accusations, including one by Joy Dickerson, Neil, who alleges Diddy incapacitated and assaulted her in the early 90s. Diddy's spokesperson dismissed these claims as a money grab and a distortion of a well-intentioned law. The interweaving of these two high-profile cases under the Adult Survivors Act underscores a troubling pattern within the industry. Both Foxx and Diddy, despite their star power and connections, find themselves in the eye of a storm that questions the very foundations of celebrity privilege and accountability.
Diddy back in the day, when Diddy had all of the songs out, He was so famous.
Their cases also draw attention to the close-knit nature of Hollywood's elite. Foxx, known for his close association with Diddy, has been a frequent attendee at the latter's lavish parties. This proximity raises questions about the extent of shared behaviors and attitudes among the industry's most powerful figures.
Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx's case, while distinct, shares parallels with Diddy's in terms of the legal landscape and the nature of the allegations. Foxx's denial and his team's strategy to seek legal redress for malicious prosecution reflect a similar battle for reputation and legal vindication. In both instances, the allegations, if proven true, point to a disturbing trend of abuse and misconduct in the industry. As the Hollywood glitterati grapple with the cascading allegations against Jamie Foxx and Diddy, a new, equally dramatic narrative emerges from an unexpected corner.
Some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing.
Ice Cube, the iconic rapper and actor, has recently illuminated a shadowy aspect of the industry, a so-called elite club of Hollywood, a group he asserts wields immense power behind the scenes. In a recent charged video statement, Ice Cube boldly declares his independence from this mysterious faction. "I'm not part of that crowd, nor do I want to be," he states emphatically, hinting at a deep-seated rift between himself and the unseen forces that govern showbiz and sports. His words paint a picture of an industry divided with an invisible line separating the chosen from the outcasts.
You know, they tried to, put my business in the street, put pressure on me, everybody around me telling me how stupid I am.
Ice Cube's revelations don't stop there. He delves into the politics of the situation, linking his outsider status to his contact with Black America, introduced during the 2020 presidential race. "Some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club," he remarks, suggesting that his political stances have made him a target within the industry. This stance, he implies, has resulted in backlash, and certain groups have been, and he puts it. The rapper turned. Actor further accuses the NBA of giving the cold shoulder to his Big Three basketball league. He alleges that his venture is being deliberately overlooked due to his nonconformity to the industry's hidden agendas. Ice Cube's assertion that his league has prospered despite this perceived opposition is a defiant stand against what he sees as the establishment's attempt to sideline him.
This kind of music making, a lot of people, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it.
Moreover, Ice Cube hints at a larger conspiracy at play, one that he believes is manipulating the recent scandals involving Jamie Foxx, Diddy, and other prominent figures like Jay-Z and Beyonce. He suggests that these scandals are maneuvers by the elite club to undermine those who refuse to fall in line. Ice Cube's theory posits that the club dictates who ascends to stardom and who gets pushed to the margins, a chilling thought for an industry that prides itself on creativity and independence.
Meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, "This is hot, say that, do this. We're going to have this guy write the lyrics."
Ice Cube's planned podcast tour, where he promises to speak to everybody, looms on the horizon as a potential groundbreaker set to ruffle feathers and perhaps reveal more about the inner workings of Hollywood's elite club. His stance as a self-proclaimed outsider in the entertainment industry, as he iterates, "I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are," suggests that his upcoming revelations could be both explosive and illuminating. In the comments of his video post, Ice Cube received a surge of support, notably from Tyrese Gibson, the Fastie's Furious. Star commends Ice Cube's disruptive nature, stating, "Big bro, there's nothing about your life that's ever been normal. You have been a disruptor from the beginning, and when you're a disruptor, nothing will ever come easy." Tyrese's words resonate with the sentiment of many who view Ice Cube as a bold voice challenging the status quo. As the saga unfolds, Ice Cube's assertions cast a new light on the ongoing feud and controversies surrounding Foxx and Diddy. His claims raise critical questions about the power dynamics in Hollywood and the potential implications for the future of these high-profile figures in the entertainment industry at large. The audience is left pondering, is this truly the end of an era for the likes of Jamie Foxx, P. Diddy, JD, Jay-Z, and others, as Ice Cube's testimony suggests? Public reaction to the ongoing Hollywood scandal, particularly in light of Ice Cube's bold revelations, is as varied as it is passionate. One fan's comment captures a sentiment of admiration for Ice Cube's stance. "Good for Ice Cube, not a part of the club. I've never heard about him in any scandals." Conversely, opinions about Jamie Foxx are more divided. A fan pointedly remarks, Jamie Foxx says that's when he was young in his career. Wasn't he over 18, old enough to know better? He would be wise to settle out of court. This time around, it's not going to be so easy. Since Diddy has paid Cassie, that has set the precedent for others. The public discourse, therefore, reveals no common agreement, but rather a spectrum of views. While there's admiration and support for Ice Cube's independent stance, the opinions about Foxx and Diddy are more contentious. Fans are dissecting every angle from legal strategies to moral judgments, indicating a deeply engaged and discerning audience. While many fans have rallied in support of Foxx, questioning the veracity of the accusations against him, sentiment towards Diddy remains largely negative. But what do you think about Ice Cube's assertions regarding the Hollywood elite club? Are these scandals orchestrated moves by the powers that be, or simply the consequences of actions by the individuals involved? Drop your opinions in the comments below and join the conversation. Farewell and stay informed.